Welcome back, 12:53, a little bit of change on this Saturday afternoon now. I keep saying I host a morning show throughout the week, so I feel like everything's just morning. You know, it's 11:59 in the morning, and it's really 11:59 at night, you know. How are we doing today? You guys have been working, putting it in today over there in that parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we have. It's been a good one, and it turned out to be a wonderful day with the rain cleared out, and we got sunshine.
I have never been so happy for the weather guy to be bad at his job before. Because I was nervous. I'm not going to lie. When I woke up today, I looked up and went, please, come on, don't do this to me today. I got equipment. I'm by myself. I'm going to get fired. No, I'm not going to get fired.
They got a 50-50 shot.
And we passed it.
That's right.
So fill me in on who you guys are representing here today at Village Dispensary. Drew or Marcus, whoever, the floor is yours, Senator.
Yeah, my name's Drew. I represent Legacy. We're a small grow out of Rochelle, Illinois. We do a variety of cannabis products. We do edibles, flower, concentrates, pre-rolls, a little bit of everything. And we're just out here supporting Village today. Great crowd, beautiful environment, super nice out. Just
happy to be here.
Yeah.
We were talking, and I think it's so cool. You know, you guys hit it on the head, because there was a certain dispensary where I would go in every week and I go, guys, where's the Aero Pro battery at? Where's the cartridge at? You got to get these. You're losing out here. There's a lot of people that want them. Oh yeah, we'll look into it. And they really didn't take care of that need. So all of a sudden, we started creeping back up the road where we knew we could find them.
That's how it goes.
And to really have that say so, that real touch on the pulse, really, to know what people want's huge.
Yeah, and especially being able to go to different dispensaries and talk to all the different clients and customers.
Yeah.
We get the best feedback being in the people. You know, it's like we get to see exactly what the hottest items are, what the biggest competition is, and especially with so many dispensaries being local in different towns, there's competition all over the place. So having you say that you've wanted a product and it doesn't get the right feedback, going to a different dispensary that has that product will be feedback enough for that other dispensary losing that business. So, being a big carrier and seeing Village open up today, I know it's going to be good for a lot of the community to have another spot to shop and get the products that they want, especially at good cost and availability.
Absolutely. We were talking earlier. If you guys don't know, if you haven't seen those moonwalkers before, though, I'm talking the behemoth, almost the Tony Soprano pre-roll is what I call them, where you get a little bit of everything on that. I am telling you what, that is the greatest product. It really is.
It's the zhuzh. It's the zhuzh.
But I mean, it's really great. And when you guys are talking to folks, how important is it to know, take the great feedback of, man, that's the best like me, but also to kind of weigh it in with the not so good feedback to where, man, that smoke was a little too heavy for me.
I mean, we're always trying to improve. Like, we love hearing feedback, whether it's negative or positive. The negative feedback, we like hearing that too, because we want to improve on our products and always try to give the people what they want. So if I hear anything bad, I love to relay it back to our company, and we try to do our best to fix whatever
issues.
Yeah, issues there is.
What type of product are you? Are you an edible guy? I think you're more of a flower guy.
I am more of a flower guy. That's a good call, bro.
I can always tell. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now.
So I'm a concentrate head.
Oh, I was either concentrate or I was going to go with
I love flower just because it's the original product that obviously made me love cannabis as much as I do. But concentrates are just one of those things that, it's symbiotic, because back in my art school days of elementary school, my teacher used to say, a little dabble do ya. So, I mean, how serendipitous is that every day before I leave, a little dabble do me, and that's something I, stay consistent with. And I love my flower. I roll hella joints, but when it comes down to it, I mean, concentrates could just do the trick when you need it to do the trick. It's
not going to tease you. It's never going to tease you.
I know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
And I know what I'm getting myself into when I'm dabbing.
But see, that's a good point too, because what I think cool about Village Dispensary is, like, for you and us, you getting behind the old guy at Casey's, that has 400 scratch-off tickets, you're getting ready to yank that son of a gun out of the way.
Yeah.
No different at dispensaries when you're like, all right, come on, we know what we're wanting. Here, if you don't know, they'll pull you off to the side, bring in a nice sit-down area to really learn the product.
Good consultation helps.
And then it keeps everyone else moving, happy to grab your concentrates, to grab your flour, and for me to grab what's ever on sale because I'm broke, and
aren't we all?
But it's really, that's what I think so cool about Village Dispensary too. And being here today, anything, any highlights you want to share?
So Nature's Grace is known for its chocolate bars. It's known for its juice pens. One of my favorite products that we make is our juice live resin oil pens. The live resin is straight from our products, our plant material. So everything is true, exactly like you'd be smoking the bud. You're smoking it in a cartridge form. They're delicious and a hot item in these smaller towns. So I love to see it. I love to see people's feedback and hear everybody just talking about them.
Absolutely. Thoughts?
Yeah, we've got really good concentrates, really good edibles. I think I've heard a lot of good feedback about our concentrates out here today. We're running some deals. We got 30% off all of our products, so that's a really good...
That's huge.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that ain't just like, nothing really pisses me off like 5% off, It's like, why even throw that out there?
What is that?
Exactly. An insult.
Well, especially with taxes and stuff, it's like that's literally $1 off.
Right.
Wow. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Woo, you're really doing good today.
A multi-billion-dollar industry, and you give me $1 off.
$1 off. Not here. Not here at Village Dispensary. 30% off.
30% off.
It's huge.
Happy grand opening. I mean, and I know weeks of sales are going to be in the books, especially getting their groove and getting the customers to want to keep coming back.
Well, and going forward, is there any new products coming out that you guys are repping that you need to fill us in on yet, or we should kind of keep our eyes out for?
Yeah, so we got some new strains coming out in our flower. We have a Dole Whip, which is basically like Pineapple Express.
Nice.
And then we have Black Afghan Cross coming out called Black Amber here within the next couple months.
That sounds really good.
Super Fire, we got some new edible flavors coming out. We have a Bailey's Irish Cream flavor.
Is there a way to be a tester for some of this stuff?
Well, we always go out to smoking lounges and certain consumption events, and usually we'll bring out samples so you can try our products. So
that's interesting.
Anytime we're out at an event like that, we always have samples, so come out and try our stuff.
Now, do you guys have like a company website to where it just kind of shows you where products are located at and where you can find them too?
Yeah, so we're on Instagram. You can follow us at Cement Your Legacy, and that'll usually say where our pop-ups are going to be, what events we got going on, what deals we're running, what new products are to look forward to, and when they're coming out.
That's awesome. Same on your front?
Same. We've got our Instagram at NGW Brands. That's a good showcase for where we're going to be doing pop-ups. Also, we also have another program called Budrista, and it's pretty much a showcase of our rewards program, but also just being able to get out and about with the public and talk cannabis and be a part of the community. We've done a lot of like park cleanups and events that's cool. Are normalized cannabis consumption things. Like, events are huge, especially with today's day and age, doing big venues and concerts and stuff, but sometimes it goes back to just session at forest preserve, or just getting back to our roots and hanging with some friends and bird watching, or going to pick up some garbage at a lake or reservoir, and doing our part, just because I feel like that's something that's very important, just connecting with Earth and our friends and family and our community, and doing what cannabis was intended to do.
That's awesome. And Drew, any final thoughts before I say goodbye for now?
No, I just want to thank Village for letting us come out here today, and thank everybody else who came out to support the event and stop by and see all the vendors. We got some good stuff out here today.
Absolutely. Marcus, any parting thoughts?
Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate you giving us the time on your radio show and showing us the love. We're just out here showing Village the love also.
And Village wants to show, and we all want to show you the love. Not just Village, not just, us at the table. We all do. Come on out for 30% off. Giveaways, doorbusters. Get your butts down here for... Oh, and there he is! The man of the hour. Eddie Scheller walking by. We'll take a quick break live from Village Dispensary. Continues next.